Hey, this is Rick from metagamers.com, and today what you're looking at is the long-awaited Quirky Cloak. This is a case for the iPad, and Quirky is a site where people can submit their ideas for products, and this is a product idea that actually got developed. So it's long awaited in that it's been kind of in the pipe for a long time here. It comes in 4 different colors. There's black, blue, green, and pink. I believe only the black is shipping right now. And this video will be an initial impression. I have not put this on my iPad yet, so we're going to do this together. And there's already been some comments about the cloak, so I want to see for ourselves what it's like. I can tell you right in the box, it's heavy. I'd estimate maybe about a pound or so. So let's take a look at it and get it out of the box here. This is the black cover, and I've heard a lot of comments about the grippiness of that material. It's like a silicone. I can feel it. It's very grippy. The negative side to that is, as you see here, I've got a lot of specks of dust or whatever it is attached to the case already. So that's probably going to be a bit of a dust magnet. We'll have to work on getting that clean and then see if it stays clean. It opens up, and again, it has some instructions here on sliding the iPad into the main opening. Pop one corner over the iPad and then pop the opposite corner over the iPad. So we'll do that in a minute. Looks like it folds back this way. Looks like we can set it up as a stand, I suppose, in different angles. And then these things pop out and they act as stands as well. And then same thing goes with this one, if I can get it open. There you go. So there's a typing angle there. Let's put this thing into the case and see what it really looks like. We'll take this out. I'm a little surprised, I must say, at how flimsy this is. I thought that was going to be something different. This side is kind of heavy. This side is, as you can see, we're talking very, very flimsy. It's just silicone. So I don't know if that's really going to protect against any kind of drop. But let's get this in the case and see how it fits. So there you go. It is in, and it's pretty loose. I don't think it's going anywhere. That's how you line up on the side. It's got a cutout for your screen position lock and for your volume. And this is how it lines up on the bottom. You've got your hinge and cover. It adds significant weight. I'll tell you that right now. So if you're looking for something lightweight, this is probably not going to fit the bill. And again, it feels like it's going to provide protection here, but on this back end, I'd be very concerned about dropping it. I don't think it's going to do anything for you, except for maybe protect it from scratches, so be aware of that. If you open it up, let's take a look. It looks like it, well, yeah, it looks like it holds the angles decent enough, I suppose. And then it folds all the way back, and you can see what that looks like there. And then we've got the stands, so let's see how that works out here. I've got all kinds of extra pieces coming off on me as I'm doing this. I'm not so sure about that stand here. Let's see if I can get you to see a better look at it. I guess only time will tell how that holds up. It's kind of flexing a little bit. And let's take a look at the other stand here. So that just snaps in and out. It's not so bad, I suppose. It's a decent typing angle. I think that the overwhelming hype on this case kind of did it in. To be honest with you, there was so much hype around the Quirky Cloak when it was first announced that it's one of those things that it's very hard to live up to the hype, I think. My biggest concern right out of the gate, I mean, look at how much it's attracting. See that? And that's not easily wiping off. It's got an interesting design where it kind of works itself down, 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 and then fades out into a smooth black. But again, you've got some quirky branding there. I guess it's kind of living up to its name. It's a little quirky. My attempt at bad humor there. But yeah, I'm not so sure about the case. I'll give it a try. I'll try it for a little while. I'll see how it holds up, and I'll report back to you guys. But initial impression, I don't know how that's going to hold up either. It's kind of lifting up off of the screen, if you can see that. So I would imagine things are going to get caught in there, and you're going to have to be careful that you don't scratch up the underside of your iPad. So pretty loose, I would say. Initial impression, probably a lot of better choices you can make out there. But again, this isn't a totally mass-produced product. It's a social experiment, as Quirky calls it, where people have design ideas and they go before a team, they vote on it, I suppose, and then they make a product. It doesn't necessarily make excuses for them, but again, I guess in that respect, it's kind of hard to compete with your big name manufacturers like Belkin and Hard Candy and Switch Easy. So not making excuses for them. I'm a little disappointed by the case. I would execute some caution if you're considering getting it. I'll report back with more details as I spend more time with it, but that is your Quirky Cloak case for the iPad. See y'all later.